Today, I'll be sharing a versatile red pepper sauce that you can use as the base in chicken recipes. This is a pepper chicken sauce that I made. I've used it in fish sauces, fish recipes, for different types of meat, lamb, beef, goat meat, you name it. It's very versatile. I've used it as a sauce in pasta recipes for porridges. This is a very delicious yam porridge. I've used it in soups. This is Nigerian okra soup I made. I've used it for rice. This is jollof rice, the classic. I've used it in wraps. This is very versatile. Let's get started. I've already prepped, cut, scraped, peeled, washed, cleaned up all of my ingredients here. I have 5 large red peppers. I have 3 large red onions, 1 head of garlic cloves, 2 large thumb size of ginger, 1 habanero. The large red peppers are deseeded, but the habanero is not. Spray a large baking dish with some oil and use a brush to just brush all over every crevice and corner of that pan. Cut up the pepper and just lay them down. You don't need to lay them in any fine order, but just place them well in the pan. Divide the onions into 4, so into quarters, and I do the same thing. Just place them down and keep repeating. Put everything into that baking dish. Look at these colors. This sauce is very delicious and is very useful. I put about 1 tablespoon of oil here. I just sprayed my avocado oil there. You can use any oil. 1 teaspoon of salt. I also have 1 teaspoon of black pepper. Use a spatula to gently stir that in. Place the pan in the middle rack of your oven, preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and bake for 30 minutes. After 30 minutes it's up, remember to always set your timer. You want to place that pan out of the oven, turn off your oven. Always remember that. Let this just cool down to room temperature. Once the vegetables have cooled down to room temperature, you can use a tongue or whatever means to place them into your trusted blender. I'm just going to put everything in here. Pour in the liquid left from all of the baked peppers and vegetables. Put the lid on your blender and get to blending, of course. If you want this roughly chopped, you can just pulse it. If you want to use it in a recipe that calls for roughly chopped peppers, you can freeze this. It freezes really well. You can put it in those the bigger cube containers, and just use it when you're ready. Pop it out and put it in the pan when you're ready. This is a jar that I repurpose, that I always repurpose my jar. You can see I still have that sticky residue from the sticker, but it's washed clean, ready for my red pepper sauce. Pour the sauce in your container of choice and place that in your fridge. Once I'm ready to use this for a recipe, I bring it out of the fridge. Use a clean spoon to scoop out the quantity I need for my recipe of the day. Close the lid and return it right back to the fridge. Let me know down below if you give this a try.